So I just got back from Sprouts and I was going to record myself in the store as I was shopping so you guys could see the actual labels that they have on like everything. Excuse me, but I'm not feeling well today and I just didn't, I don't know. I'm not, I'm cool recording myself in public, but today I don't feel well today. But I wanted to try to show you guys something to let people know like how I've been eating the last couple of months. The month of January, my church and I, a lot of people join in as a congregation to do the Daniel's 21-day fast. So since that fast, I've been trying to stay on a good regimen and pattern of eating those same or similar foods. My diet consists of plant-based, seafood, things that are not greasy, things that are not being fried. Although I still want those things and I believe I have eaten a few fried foods, I'm not consuming it with gluttony or over consuming. So let me show you guys the things that I've purchased. By the way, if you didn't see my short, just to let you know why I'm eating like this, trying to keep the pattern going, I do have gastric issues. So things that have grease or a lot of or wheat based or soy are on a list that was given to me, and I'm trying to eat things that don't have certain food ingredients in them to control my gastric issues, just so I can live life in more ease and more comfort. So also, I have been shopping at Sprouts. Sprouts is very good for quicker shopping if you have some type of sensitivity to your foods. They make it much more enjoyable to shop and not be losing your mind trying to look through ingredients, because all of the labels are like on the products in their store. So in another video, I'm gonna try and get pictures for you guys so that you can see what I'm talking about. So yeah, let me show you guys the things that I bought today. All right, so we'll start with the laundry detergent. This is something I have not tried yet, but it has a lot of good ingredients in it, and it says on here it removes tough stains and grease. I do wash my scrubs for work weekly, so to know that it will take out like stains and grease is good to know. And just a fun thing is that it wasn't tested on animals. I do love my animals. I'm not a freak about it, but I think that was something good to know. And then on the back, you can see it has it is USDA certified bio-based product. So not only do their foods have really good ingredients, their soap, okay, their soap for laundry detergent has good ingredients, and the way it was prepared, excuse the background, the way it was prepared is pleasing to know that the ingredients are bio-based, which is like plant-based as well, as you can see on the label. Okay, these waffles I have been eating like crazy. As you can see, it says gluten-free right here, plain and simple, in my face, and it tastes really good. I don't think I'm gonna go through the ingredients of everything, but you can see on here there is tapioca starch, I thought was interesting, brown rice flour, whole blueberries are in here, and it does contain egg and milk, so that's like a regular ingredients. Although I have dairy sensitivities, my stomach does not react to this product, so I've been tearing it up. This has been my go-to breakfast food, so this was a yes for me, and it has been for the last couple weeks, so, or a month. It's been a little bit over a month now. Also, we have our bread. I was looking for Texas toast because they do have it in their frozen section, but the Texas toast does have butter on it, so I just decided to go ahead and get this thick bread. As you can see, it is so big. I think it's about an inch more or less thick. So I'm going to use this in place of my Texas toast. It is sourdough, and I haven't seen this bread in other stores. If it is, then okay, great. But it also says non-GMO. So that was a good ingredient to see. And let's see, I think that was all for this. Next, we have right on the front, it says grass-fed. For our Salisbury steak, I believe they make all of these foods in-house. This pot roast is so good, y'all. I had to get so many of them because I've been eating them for breakfast, or not breakfast, for lunch or dinner. But yeah, as you're like just walking down the aisle, you'll see a label similar to this, grass-fed or vegan or organic, plant-based, different labels through the store, so you can just continue to roll through. And the price for this was $14.92. It is weighed, so the prices vary. This one was $13, a little over $13. It does have asparagus in here, so that's my fiber, that's my starch, and there's my meat. You can also go through the ingredients, which I'm not gonna do, but I have done that, and this is something my stomach will accept, as well as with the beef pot roast and red skin mashed potatoes. So those are like my go-to, and it has carrots in that one. I think they change the vegetables up sometimes, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Next, these meats came from the frozen section. So here again, you can see 100% grass-fed. It is Angus beef, and it does have cheese in it. So this is something I haven't tried yet, but we're gonna see if my stomach reacts to this. So far, we've been on a good pattern of nothing reacting, but I wanted to try them. But the fact that it's Angus beef is something that I really like for my meats. This one is ground turkey breast. It says no antibiotics ever. That's something good to know. I've never looked for antibiotics in my food. So when I read that, I was like, huh, okay, that's something that I actually learned is our antibiotics in our foods. There's protein in here, something that I do need to ingest. And yeah, so that was a good one. And then for our sweets, because we can have a certain percentage of sweets on the food pyramid, they had a Valentine's Day table set up. And so I looked on the top of it because I know they're good for just looking on the top of their packages. And right there, it says gluten-free. So I was like, yes, we're getting that. These are So Very strawberry cupcakes. There you can see it says freshly made. And again, they're repeating the gluten-free, no preservatives, no trans fat. And yeah, just the fact that it's gluten-free, I want to try these suckers. They look so cute. Let's see, we can look at the ingredients, but I don't want to turn that upside down, and I'll look at that later. And then we have the shortbread cookies. It says it has real butter in here, but I do love a shortbread cookie, so I wanted to try it. It does say peanut-free and nut-free bakery. And where's the ingredients? Okay, I don't want to mess up foods here. But it does have, that's the ingredient, the red beet juice. I thought was interesting. There's red beet juice in these. And there's red cabbage. There's juice, there's turmeric. Turmeric is good for digestion. It is in a different form. It isn't a cookie. Oh, all the crumbs just came to the top. It isn't a cookie, so I thought that was interesting that there's beets in this and other plants in it. It doesn't say directly plant-based, but there are plant-based ingredients in this cookie. So we're gonna taste that later. And then their chocolate chip was on the plant-based shelf. And on the top right there, you can see it says vegan in bold. This is a vegan chocolate chip cookie. I've bought this cookie so many times and it's so good. And I'll just go through the ingredients right quick. It does have niacin. It does have vanilla bean seeds, cocoa butter. And the other thing I saw in here was it has iron. And there is organic cane sugar. There's organic cane sugar in here. and folic acid, which is actually good for hair and nails. So I thought that was good. I hope I'm not missing something. Oh, it has chickpea flour, and of course your vanilla, thiamine, however you say that. So that's interesting with the ingredients that are just in this cookie. Like these 2 cookies have plant-based ingredients in them. I broke it earlier. So yeah, these are the foods that I purchased, all of the things that I bought here. So yeah, just showing you guys a few of the things that I did purchase. And like I said, the next time I go into Sprouts, I'll try and show you the actual shelves of how it just makes life so much easier and simple to just keep rolling through the aisles. They also have an app. I've since downloaded the app, and it keeps track of my previous purchases. I believe they have a point system. I love a point system. But yeah, so those are the things that I bought. If you guys have any questions, feel free. Love a conversation about positive things. Be blessed. See you in another video.